Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of The Force Unleashed 2. Now we're just heading towards the end of the first level and having killed a lot of stormtroopers along the way. Mooks that they are.
By the way, can I also complain about I do not like the design of his lightsaber hilts. They're too simple.
Yeah.
Unlike the first one where there was one bit that was broken in half and you can actually see the crystal.
Aye. Yep. They go for a more uniform. Well, that's probably why they're probably so they can be mass produced easier for the clones.
I suppose so. Because who knows what clone number this is?
The thing gets there and you can fuck the guys in it before they even jump out.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. It says the guy with superpowers.
There's that frame rate drop.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still keep that actually, because if I recall in the first game when you pick up a trooper and if someone else is, or if you fly them towards the railing, they actually try to grab onto the railing.
They do. I think we actually might have seen that a couple of times in this playthrough.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So the basic red sabers, they're just basically there. They don't give you any additional buffs or anything like that. They're your starting weapon, so to speak.
Yeah.
What colours can you get?
Oh, quite a lot actually.
A fair few. I'm not sure how it compares to the ones you could get in.
I would say it's quite more actually.
They went all in on the colours in the first game, so...
No, I think they went all out more in this game actually. You got
in terms of sheer colours, but in the first one you did have the variations of them. So.
Well, here we are. Jump troopers.
The comic relief enemies.
Oh, you do?
You zap them in lightning and watch as they go off into the distance.
Aye. As soon as you see the smoke on the jetpack, that's it. You've won.
Yep.
Hey, jetpack. Brings back memories, doesn't it, Andrew?
Yeah. Don't remind me.
Memories.
Also, when they show it, they're probably just thinking, yes, I'm a jetpack trooper, I'm really badass. Zap! Mistakes were made!
I see him flying all over the place.
Right into the tower there.
You say mistakes were made, I imagine it saying that like Black Ops, like where if you accidentally suicide, it just says mistakes were made.
Yeah.
No, just like every other hack and slash, there is a target system for hold down the R1 button. But I would say this.
It waits until now to tell you that.
Yeah. So that's the best strategy against the droids. Just grab it, throw it back, go for a few hits, and then dash away.
Yep. And don't stay too close to them because they'll do
Otherwise
that.
Yeah.
Yep. Or they have two types of carbonite attacks. One is that kind of like spray,
Run away.
which you can't throw back at them. The other is the grenade.
You just stay away from it. But if you can break free if you're frozen on the ground.
That prompt was clearly lit up there. I pressed the button, then he jumped instead.
Force Unleashed 1 had that problem as well, where sometimes it wouldn't give you the right button.
I don't like how he kind of finishes them off with a Hadoken.
Yeah. By the way, there's not... Again, remember we said about enemy varieties? It also applies to the big thugs as well.
Yeah, you only get one variety of those war droids.
Or maybe a few every now and then, but not like a different amount of enemies like the Force Unleashed.
Not enough to say effort was put into it.
I think
this part is just run.
Just dash.
Do you get cocktail events in the cutscenes as well?
No.
Good.
This isn't Resident Evil.
4 or 5, more particularly.
So at this point, just ignore all the enemies. They're going to die anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's not sure we went sliding for miles there.
Where's the squeaky sound effect? Because it was a nice clean floor.
Yep. That looks important.
That looks nasty.
Yep.
Oh, that's nasty.
At this point, you just grab the TIE fighters.
we're going to break it.
Just to show how angry he is.
Yep.
Because in the first Force Unleashed, he didn't destroy the TIE fighter, he just grabbed it.
That's the sort of brutality that Sasuke Uchiha would show.
Aye.
Like one of his grab attacks in, I think it was Storm 4.
Crash.
His grab attack, he would encase them with Susanoo and then just outright burn them with Amaterasu. And he even does the crazy face pose in that grab attack as well.
Oh, good. We're just about to get up to the not double trigger, Stephen called it.
This is the tutorial for your Unleashed mode.
Yep.
And just to show how broken it is.
Yep.
Basically, that meter builds up with every kill. Once it's flashing like that, press L and R at the same time to activate it, and you go nuts.
The thing we're missing now is a taunt button.
Yep.
Just wait to see the damage. That's just pressing one button. Look at it.
Yeah.
and he throws his lightsabers all over the place.
How do you know when it's running out?
When that gets empty, it
I
but
think it's giving you infinite for
Really
now.
hard to see if it's empty or
I
not.
think it's giving you infinite for now because it's the tutorial.
yeah, it's infinite for now because it's the first time using it, but it will drain down and then you build it back up again. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
You saw that, right?
Yeah, what the hell?
I caught most of it, but the mic blocked some of it. Was he like sliding across?
I was
sliding
sliding
across.
through the air.
See, look at this.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't stand a chance.
Can you cut them in half?
No,
I
just
think
the
it's-
It
arms.
looked like that was the type of attack that was just going right through. Jesus Christ!
And that's as powerful as your regular force pushes can get a max upgrade.
Luigi don't want to.
But to answer your question, Stephen, no, you can only at least cut their limbs off and their heads.
Yeah, Luigi not going anywhere near this guy.
Yeah.
I
Vader is
already
a
did
dictator's.
enough. I already go frying in Gary's mod as it is with those explosive battles.
Oh shit, I left the keys in that thing.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Yeah. That's like it's like he flies off and he stops, turns around, looks back, so he's like, and just thinking, oh shit, my stash.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
How's the rain not affecting his suit, by the way?
Yeah.
Because shut up. It's a video game.
Yeah. Because he's Vader, that's why.
So, isn't Yoda in this game actually?
Yes, he is for about 5 minutes.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
It's
We'll see
Tom
him
Kane
later.
that voices him?
Yes, we'll see him later. This is Cato Neimoidia.
Yep. And fuck
this
the boss of
Cato?
this level. Fuck the boss of this level. Fuck the boss of this level. And fuck the boss of this level.
Who's this? Is this Cato?
Yeah, it's Coda.
He's been made to find a gladiator arena.
Is he still lost? Did
Yeah,
he
he's still
recover his eyesight?
he's
No.
still half blind.
Oh, half blind.
Well, I think his eyes don't work, but he can use the force to
He
navigate.
uses the force to see, but his eyes himself don't work.
And he also just killed
Go
Kit
ahead.
Fisto's shit younger cousin.
That was kind of sad in the first game. You go and you essentially break this man into
Yeah. And to being a
being
drunk.
nothing.
Yeah.
It's like looking back, wow, we're arseholes.
That's funny. Yeah, you break him, but then later in the game, you build him back up.
Aye. Here's your minor antagonist for this section. This is
General, nobody gives a shit.
yeah, yeah, basically. We don't know anything about this guy.
It's the same guys from the Trade Federation.
Think so.
No. The Cato
Well-
Neimoidians, they're the species
The same species, not the same individual.
Aye, but you're talking about Viceroy Gunray.
Alright.
I don't know, but we must stop all communications down there.
I think that was one of the things that everyone cheered at in what was it, Revenge of the Sith, when he and the other guy, they go for 3 movies straight without any sort of
Also, just like to note, he
punishment.
thinks Vader's arrived here. He doesn't even take the time to button up his shirt.
I just love how Gunray and the other one, they go for 3 straight movies of getting away with it all and then get fucked at the end by Anakin.
Aye.
Like, they finally have no way out. And like
Yeah.
everyone was cheering when that happened.
Yeah, because fuck him.
Not to mention Gunray kept on changing his hat every movie.
Was expecting Lord Vader.
That's D. Bradley Baker voicing him.
Oh yay!
Oh, he's the
Oh, he's changed his outfit.
Aye.
Yeah,
Probably because it was an outfit in the fighter itself.
yeah. Easier to blend in than the robes.
Aye.
security codes for this sector.
Is that supposed to be a Russian or German accent, actually?
No idea.
Maybe you're right.
It's like, and
Maybe you
also,
mix up both.
no, it's just like, I've showed up in Vader's personal shit. Do you honestly think that means either I worked for Vader or I killed him and took it? Either way,
Like
the
every
fuck
other
are you doing?
every other general, he flees.
Yeah. Yes. It's let the Expendables do it.
Yes.
Does Obi-Wan show up in this now?
No,
No.
he's not even a cameo.
No.
So this is level number 2, Cato Neimoidia.
Yep.
Oh! You just take one bullet and he freaks the fuck out.
Yeah.
I think that's the point, because at this point the clone's just awoken. So,
Yeah.
oh, these
Oh,
guys.
fuck these guys. I hate them.
Now, there's 2 ways you can deal with these guys. You can
Yeah.
either grab the missiles and throw them back, or, as the game's telling you, deflect the projectiles back at them.
Oh,
I think my problem with this is I expected the window to be tighter than it initially was, which is why I take a few hits with them.
Aye. They
yeah,
usually,
that looks like fun.
Yeah.
but these guys take 3 rockets at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
Yeah, as Andrew said, you can use the force to grab it and throw it back at them, but I think it's a bit less precise because then when you deflect them, they track somewhat. But when you throw them, you're relying on your own.
At least you get your own fireworks display.
Yep, and also because fuck Vader.
What? You good?
But and away it goes, and
discovered on our recordings for this, by the way.
yeah, I never knew that myself.
Yep, and also the Sith acolytes.
These are immune to force abilities.
Yeah, it is the force.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah.
So we can't just immediately ragdoll them.
No, but they're weak to your lightsaber.
Aye, they can't block a lightsaber, so they're the other side of the riot troopers.
I have no idea what these are supposed to be. I don't know if they're supposed to be people, like actual humans, or just manifestations of the Force.
No idea.
Because that scream they give as well.
Yeah.
They sound like robots.
Yeah. And that's what happens.
You literally just cannot do it. Wait, what? Why did it work there?
I think it's
you can if you get them in a combo, you can force attack.
yeah,
them.
like if you follow your pushes or your lightning with a combo with the lightsaber, it does count. But if you just use the abilities themselves, it doesn't. And wow, that box went up.
Yeah, that totally isn't easy to miss at all unless you go over there.
Aye. Some of the collectibles are like that, but there are some where they don't even try.
Aye.
Dagobah, for example.
Oh, aye, that's just at that point they've just given up.
I'm guessing that's where we see Yoda.
Yes.
What made you think that?
Because this is after episode 3, where he pretty much exiled himself.
Yeah.
In terms of the continuity between this and the first game, this takes place 6 months after the first game.
For some reason I thought it was 2 years.
So
Or is that-
it's 6 months. They
So
confirmed it.
This is long after Order 66.
Yeah.
Yes. Some
Yeah.
Jedi are still alive, but that was the goal in the first game. At the very first half was to kill the remaining surviving Jedi.
They were like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Not until after we killed like 4 of them though.
Also, this game has no problem. There's some slowdown.
Aye. We'll do like the general, like nobody gives a shit.
Whoa,
he
that's
tries to
screen
sound strong and imposing at first, after we've already seen him run away. But then as Starkiller cuts his way through the stormtroopers, he's like, maybe we can bargain.
Yeah, because he's terrified.
Yeah.
But anyway, they've always the screen. There's the little lines you see. That's always been like that ever since the first game. I think it's just the engine they chose to design it with.
Yeah.
Here's a free taxi for you. Come on, take it.
Yep.
No.
He's already
Crazy
done that.
Taxi?
Yeah.
I really wish Crazy Taxi could get its own like revamped version of the game.
remaster.
The game is hilarious.
Yep.
And just like Colin did for Force Unleashed 1, Sean's not going to change his lightsaber colors to it. They change continuity within the story.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
Or as close as we can get, at least.
Aye.
Does Kota join you alongside you and walk alongside you?
No, unfortunately,
Good,
but
so
that
we
was the
don't have to-
highlight.
so we don't have to worry about accidentally picking him up and throwing him off the fucking platform like Colin
does he
nearly
not
did.
at the start of the... Oh, what's the ship called? The Salvation?
The Salvation.
Yeah, he's there at
He's
least.
temporarily, but he doesn't fight enemies with you.
Because in the first playthrough, in the first game playthrough, Colin fucking threw Kota and almost threw him off the platform.
And I screamed. I've screamed.
That was one of the funniest parts. It was what made that even funnier. It was just how quickly he did it. It was like, no, don't give a fuck. Bye, Kota.
Yep.
Hey, you got some experience points.
Yep.
And if he'd threw him any
Precious
higher,
points.
even if Colin had threw him any higher, he would have went off and game over.
Game over and restarted. That's why I screamed.
Game over, yeah. What's that computer in the back? It sounds all cheery, and there's all this death and destruction happening.
And we're just now getting our saber throw.
And it's when you max it, when you upgrade it to max, it's way broken.
Can you not use this until this point?
Yeah,
you
you
can throw
can
sabers at enemies that you're on with the force, but you can't and at objects like that. So,
until this point in the game.
love the fact it's like, yeah, that wasn't that much of a drop. Why have they all just died?
Leon would probably look at that and just say,
I mean, look at how far they fall here. Look, watch. Dead.
Well, there is a massive ship landing on them,
That
and
didn't land
goddamn
on
that's
any of
screen
them.
tearing.
didn't land on any of them.
Yep.
By the way, there's a little cameo in this particular stage actually, but I think we'll see it before we get to the big boss.
Yep. That's what I mean. This is how the Sith go bowling.
Yes, strike. Oh, this is where we get introduced to the snipers. They
Yeah.
do a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
And fuck them for it.
Watch out.
Can that actually ragdoll you if it hits you?
I don't think so. I think it may
can
just...
ragdoll you. I think it just knocks you back a
I
bit.
think it just bounces off your
That's what it
head.
is. Yeah, that's what a female of their species looks like.
Wait, what was he talking about? You gotta be kidding me.
That's the painting we're standing in front of. That's apparently what a female of the Trade Federation species look like.
The Moidians, that's what they are. That's what he's saying. That's what the females look like, and he's like, "You gotta be kidding me."
Yeah.
Where are those droid car? Coming soon to Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
I thought the battle was.
Jesus Christ, holy fucking shit.
I thought the battle was going to take place far from here.
You can tell at this point, I was just like, fuck these guys.
No, it's like Devil May Cry, like 3, 4, you lose your combo, then you devil trigger, then instant stinger.
Yeah.
So you can. Well, there's a good thing about the meter. Actually, you don't have to waste all of it down. You can actually cancel
Turn it
some.
off.
You can turn it off and
Exactly like Devil Trigger now.
Aye,
Yeah. Then I suppose if the formula works, why change it?
exactly.
That's why it's like that in Devil May Cry 5 as well.
Yeah.
That's the way I like it.
So,
They even kept the
Force Unleashed 1, could you do a thing where it's like if the enemy was knocked down, you could just stab him with your saber?
Yeah, if it's right next to you, you can just stab them.
Onimusha
Actually,
lets you do that as well.
Yeah, does this one have that as well?
Yeah, this has it as well. We saw it early in the last
Yeah,
part.
that's the
Oh, right.
Onimusha lets you do that as well. If an enemy's on the
It's
ground,
been a while
you just
since
stab
we
them.
recorded this, for those of you who are listening. He's like, you played this, Sean, why don't you remember?
It's a laser! Oh, so the laser brightens up before it fires.
Yeah.
God damn, he's just blunt shouting there.
It's because he's had enough of the guy. It's that traditional villain. The guy's an absolute pussy, but when he's behind his safety of his
He's
screen,
like,
he'll
right.
constantly taunt
Yeah. So, keyboard warrior.
you. What are you gonna do with a droid leg?
Yeah. And it's like, no, we'll go for the big...
Well, if it's 3PO's leg, you can bargain with the stormtroopers because that's the droid they're looking for. Or maybe it's not the droid they're looking for. Holy shit, that's green too.
Yeah.
It's so, like, I can't help but notice it. Like, it's so obvious when you turn the camera. Sometimes.
It's again
Yeah, it
that it
really
was
is.
designed that
It's
way.
like,
There's
God damn.
nothing you can do about it.
I was gonna say, you think you can just waltz into my city and take what you want, and Circle's just like, yes!
I love how that barrier just pops in
Yeah.
when you go to a certain.
Aye.
And you talk about just walking
Whoa!
in.
Where did he go?
You talk about walking into the city and just taking everything. Look at Final Fantasy. You walk into people, or any other RPG, you walk into people's house and steal all their shit.
Yep.
Oh, it's these guys again.
There's a house in
Yeah.
and there's a house in Final Fantasy 7 where you can actually, I think it's 7, where there's this little kid, or is it 9, maybe one of the two, where there's this little kid who's saved up a very small amount of gil. You can actually take that gil, and the kid will actually be like all upset and stuff, and then you feel like a complete asshole because you are an asshole for stealing that, you wanker.
Yep.
As we just saw there's another alternative way you could take down big vehicles. Pick up any object, add lightning to it, and it becomes a lightning grenade.
Yep, and it does extra damage if you hit things with it.
Well, I like how the troopers just stood there in place like, I survived?
Yeah.
And then only to get thrown off.
It's like when you have a very close game and a fight, a match and a fighting game, and then you fuck off at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, at this point, just take care of the snipers first.
Yeah, they're assholes. Oh, fuck man, assholes.
Jet Trooper's easiest enemy in the game.
Yeah. They really weren't thinking when they came up with those ideas.
Oh god,
It stops right next to
oh
you.
god, I can imagine now, because Count Dooku or Palpatine in Battlefront 2 and you end up being a Jet Trooper.
Oh god.
All we needed was Force Lightning, and that would have stopped the entire Cold War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will take the designs with me to the Coruscant. They will be much safer there with my master.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're probably
Take it to
right.
the planet which also has the Jedi
Oh,
stronghold.
shut to the heart.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing we're kind of joking when we're recording this is like, yeah, each time we die, it's a new clone that takes over. So now we're on.
Yeah.
So the first one was Bob Starkiller. This is Steve Starkiller.
No, wait, no, or is it Vader? He has to go to the trouble of creating a new one all the time, and then he has to go through the escape again every single time to get back to this point.
Yeah.
And Vader's just like sitting there thinking, "Oh, I can't take it."
No, this is clone Bob.
Yep.
Bob Ross.
So he is actually an artist despite being a bad guy.
Yeah, he's an artist of death and destruction.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna use the Force Lightning in order to create a canvas of destruction and anarchy.
That all this yellow in
Quite
Cato
apt.
Neimoidia reminds me of that yellow I once used to paint a beautiful landscape.
I can just imagine that he's killing
Jesus Christ,
legions of stormtroopers.
You bounced that guy off the door and it opened when he hit the door.
I would have loved it. Do you know what? Looking back at that, you mentioned I wish I put a doorbell stand there.
It's talking about mind trick there. Does that lock you in place while you're trying to activate it?
No.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah.
He's trying to hit you while you're going down.
Yeah.
It's again the main problem is those machines.
Yeah, the assholes.
Do you ragdoll whenever you die, or is it literally
You
just
can sometimes.
It's really funny when you get those like sort of like deaths where there's ragdoll or that. Or like Code Veronica, if you're playing as Claire and she just dies, like falls on her knees. She like when she hits her knees, she bounces forward and then hits the ground. She like goes on her knees, then bounces into the air and falls flat on her face.
Oh, now you're down to a pixel of health. Look at that.
I thought I was going to do that thing where he gets knocked down, stands back up,
Run
only to
away.
drop dead. Yeah.
Force lightning, damn it! You have it.
He's got a mixture of staff troopers and Sith acolytes.
Yeah. That and the force bur's kind of bullshit because unlike the health bar, it's like it empties. You can clearly see where your health is and that. And that the blue is not too different a shade of blue, so
You can't barely see it.
Okay. The only question that needs to be asked for this to actually be a faithful Star Wars experience is the Wilhelm scream.
I think it is actually.
I think so. I can't.
It plays plays
Isn't
once.
Isn't the Wilhelm scream in every one of the movies?
Yeah.
Whee! I can see my house from here.
I think that's small.
Yep. Finally done with him. So as I head into the elevator, we'll see you guys in the next part.
Hey, we can finally put this coward down for good.
I have memories. Are they mine?
You were cast from the mold of a dead man. You have inherited his skills, but also his weaknesses.